This is the best Jason Statham meets Haka Samoa movie I've ever seen.
Hey everybody, and welcome to None of This Really Matters, where we are celebrating 50 years of the United States landing on the moon. Whether you believe it happened or not, for sure, don't ask Buzz Aldrin about it, because you might get something in the face. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Ryan, and today we're gonna go and check out Hobbs and Shaw. Who would have ever thought that we're gonna be dumping more money into this franchise? Fast and Furious spin-off with The Rock and the Jason the Statham.
Not to mention, we've got Idris Elba making an appearance in this movie, and he's quoted to be from The Rock, a black Superman, which is a perfect title for it.
That is Idris Elba in a nutshell.
I'm gonna say right now, I'm a big fan of the 1980s like buddy cop movies, and I feel like that's what I'm going into. It's a more modernized, more explosions, more weird jokes, but I feel that's what we're going into.
Except for X the buddies, these are more like enemies, which I think is the appeal here. But really, when I first heard that this movie was coming out, I thought, no way. Then I saw that trailer. They're throwing people out of cars. They're holding helicopters with their giant arms. This is something I gotta see. I can't wait to see this movie. Never thought I'd say that about this franchise, because this franchise is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know it is. Everyone knows it is. This is so far from street races. Now we're talking about people who are actually super powered. I say let's do it because it looks pretty fun. It's bonkers and crazy, but I say let's get it on.
I think it's going to be like a Transformers movie with all the action, but they're just not robots. Yet.
Wait until Hobbs and Shaw 2.
Now, before we go to the movie theater, we're actually going to check in on our live feed. Our live feed today is presented by Stadium Cinemas in Payson, Utah. We're gonna check in with Shug from The Shug Show, who's a huge fan of the Fast and Furious series movies, who's waiting in line right now for the movie. Shug, how's it going?
I am doing fantastic. I'm doing fabulous. I am getting ready to see a movie that is part of one of my favorite franchises of all time.
Shug, tell us, how is the line down there for Hobbs and Shaw at Stadium Cinemas in Payson, Utah? Stadium Cinemas is the theater of a lifetime.
There was like no line. There wasn't any line.
Excellent, Shug. Now, if you could tell us a little bit about your anticipation for this movie, what you're expecting to see from this movie.
I am kind of stoked for it because even though it doesn't have the original cast in it, but my man The Rock is in it, and I'm just excited to see him in action. I think it's going to be action-packed and really funny to see him and Jason Statham just trash the hell out of each other, just like they always did in the other movies.
Thank you, Shug. We'll see you very soon. Be sure to hold our spot in line.
Until then, this is Shug from The Shug Show. We will see you next time. There you have it.
Stadium Cinemas cam out.
Alright, well, let's stop talking about it. Let's get in the car. Let's go meet Shug at the theater, get our seats, and let's go down to Stadium Cinemas in Payson, Utah, the theater of your dreams.
Yes! Hobbs and Shaw fist bump. Woo! We just got back from Hobbs and Shaw at Stadium Cinemas in Payson, Utah. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. The movie knew what it was gonna be.
Yeah, before you got in the theater, you knew that this movie was just gonna be roll your eye at the screen, like, yeah, The Rock can do that, or yeah, Jason Statham can do this. But you know, you go for the fun to have and make the jokes at the screen with your friends.
I gotta be honest, I haven't had that much fun in a movie theater in quite some time. Now, there's a difference between being super excited for something and just laughing and having fun and making so much fun on the screen. Not that it was a movie that was absolutely horrible. It was making fun of itself. I mean, You hear that all the time.
It
right?
really was. Like, I think we were this close to getting in trouble at the theater for making jokes inside of the jokes that were going on as the movie was playing.
One of the funniest movies I probably will see this year, and I'm just gonna say it, probably one of my favorite movies I've seen all year.
Huh. I wouldn't say that, but that's okay.
It was just so much fun knowing that you're gonna get action, comedy, you're gonna get fast cars, and you're gonna get more action. That's 4 things. There's definitely a 5th, and there's great cameos in there.
There are some great cameos that I didn't expect, but as soon as they appeared, I thought, well, why wouldn't they,
This is
right?
freaking awesome. This is great. The movie knew what it was, and it lived up to it better than any other movie I've seen that's self-aware. I thought it was a blast.
You know what? Hobbs and Shaw, it's a good movie to go and see with all your buds. Go out and have a guy's night, and then just go have tons of fun watching this movie. Hey,
What the freak?
what is going
Sorry
on?
about that.
I don't know what the freak is going on here, but more ridiculous things happen in Hobbs and Shaw. Like freaking explosions everywhere, people holding on to flying vehicles with their bare freaking hands, and Hakas. We saw the Hakas. This is the best Jason Statham meets Haka Samoa movie I've ever seen. But like, let's talk about some of the special effects because they were pretty cool.
Some of the special effects were actually really on point. Before this movie, I was thinking this is gonna be a Michael Bay Transformers movie. And there's a part with this motorcycle that like bends and shifts and stuff. And I swear I heard some of the sound effects from Transformers whenever that bike was in the scene.
It was stock royalty-free Transformers sound effects, I'm pretty sure. So if you've seen Hobbs and Shaw, comment down below, what did you think of it? We thought it was a pretty freaking good time. That's a whole experience of going to
That's
the
a movie.
That's a movie theater. And if you want to enjoy a great movie theater, check out Stadium Cinemas in Payson, Utah, who hooked us up with free tickets to go and see this movie and sing their praises. They just redid all of their seating in all of their theaters. Anti-gravity cushion seating. You can't get any better than that. It's Stadium Cinemas, theater of your dreams.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in for our video of our review of Hobbs and Shaw. If you liked the movie, let us know. If you like our video, go ahead and give that like button a fist bump, comment fist bump, count how many times they did a fist bump in the movie. If you don't like our video, that's okay, because in the end, none of this really matters. Fist bump!
We got people watching.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in here today at Nerdy Blurb TV and checking out this video. Consider subscribing if you're into this kind of stuff because we like to keep it nerdy here and interact with cool individuals such as yourself. Have a great day.